Hey guys, Chrisspy here. Welcome to my channel. So today I wanted to do a natural makeup look for you guys. A long time ago when I was working with this celebrity makeup artist, he was telling me that the goal with celebrity makeup was to use a lot of makeup to make it look like they're not wearing a lot of makeup. So I wanted to use a bunch of products, get creative, but still kind of stay on the natural side. So yeah, if you guys want to see how to get this look, just stay tuned. Whoa, that's weird. I've never said that line before. All right, so I'm starting out with this facial primer. This is a Hey Honey Honey Silk facial serum. This is going to moisturize my skin and also act as a primer to my foundation. This feels like really soothing on my skin. My skin has been so dry, it's like peeling lately. So next I'm gonna take this face primer from Makeup Forever. This is the mattifying primer. I'm gonna basically put it where I have uneven texture. Okay, so next I'm going to be using this new foundation. This is Estee Lauder Double Wear and in the shade 2W1, and I'm taking this Kabuki brush. This is from After 9 Cosmetics. So right off the bat, like my first impressions.
Right
off the bat, I really like this stuff just because I feel like it has really full coverage, which I'm a fan of. Because I have like a lot of uneven patches from spray tanning, and there's like red patches from being dry. Before I put on my bronzer, I'm gonna put on this finishing powder from Laura Mercier. You guys know I was using that tiny little sample forever, so I finally got a full size. So I'm gonna use a bigger brush to put on this finishing powder because I want it to be evenly distributed over the face. Next, I'm gonna warm up the face using some bronzer. This is from It Cosmetics. I'm just using this brush from Bare Minerals. So first I'm just going along the jawline, a little bit up on the chin. So actually what I'm gonna do now, which I meant to do before but forgot, I'm gonna take a little bit of my foundation. Since today we're going more natural, I'm gonna take a little tiny bit of this and go ahead and put it on the lids, and that's gonna serve as my eyeshadow base. With this foundation, I can just tell by the way it feels like it's a little bit, I wanna say stickier, and has like more of like a matte finish as opposed to like, it's not like a moisturizing foundation, that it's gonna be a good eyeshadow base. Studio Fix Fluid I feel like is also a good one for that. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and do the brows, and I'm just going to use a brow pencil for this step, or you could even use a brow powder. Either way, we wanna keep it pretty soft and natural looking, even though I do love drag queen brows. I think it just needs to be balanced. If you did super, super sharp defined brows with like a soft face, it just would look out of place. Well, so I'm gonna take a little spoolie, and like this brow is cool going this way, but this one wants to go up right there. So I just have to like compensate over here. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of this tinted brow gel from Anastasia, and I actually went to go buy some more and I didn't see any more of the tinted brow gel. I only saw clear, which is a little concerning because I love this one, it's my favorite. But I'm just gonna put a thin layer on top of the brows. I feel like it just helps them look neat. Whoa, so you guys, I got this new contouring kit from Kevin Kwan, and it has this little guide in here for contouring the face and contouring the eyes. So this is really exciting for me. So there's 6 steps on here: sculpt, highlight, shade, define, accentuate, and brighten. Super interesting. So first I'm gonna take this little number 2 powder, and I'm just gonna put this on the brow bone area. I would put this brighten shade, but this one looks more shimmery. My brows are a little hairy, so I don't wanna accentuate that with shimmer. Shimmer is gonna like highlight texture more than a matte. Next, I'm gonna take a 224 brush, and I'm just gonna take this Sculpt shade. So I'm gonna apply this in the crease really, really lightly, and this is going to help lift and open the eye. Next, I'm gonna take a little bit of this Define. This is a warm brown shade, and I'm gonna swirl it in the outer corners of the eyes, but really, really lightly. Next, I'm gonna take this eyeshadow from The Balm Cosmetics. This is in the shade Fit, and I'm just going to put this on the lid, and I'm gonna apply it with my ring finger. And this is really shimmery, high pigmented shadow. So for under the eyes, I'm going to try this Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in 2 medium. And we're gonna see if this is nice for under the eyes too. Oh, right off the bat, it's a little dark. Just as a band-aid, I'm gonna take a little bit of the Studio Fix powder in NC20. Really, I should take it off completely and start all over. But ain't nobody got time for that. And very lightly, I'm just gonna put it on the apples of the cheeks. Next, I'm gonna take this shimmering black eyeliner pencil from Mally Beauty. I want it to look like my eyes are naturally aligned with mascara. So what I'm gonna do, I think I actually saw this in Michelle Phan's, one of her videos, is I'm actually gonna take this and kind of put like little dots right on my lash line. And this one is really nice and creamy, so it's like, you know how some are like waxy and it's like, you have to like really put a lot of pressure for the color to come off. This one just goes on nice and easy. So I'm really lightly just dotting it along the lash line. It's not super obvious that I'm wearing eyeliner, but it's definitely more defined than this eye. That's what we want. And on the lower lash line, I'm gonna do the same thing, but even lighter. Next, I'm gonna take a small brush, and this is a really dark brown eyeshadow from Anastasia. This is in the shade Smoke. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna smudge out that top line a little bit. Where I want it to be darker, closer to my lash line, I'm just kind of packing it and then shading it as I go upwards, just on the outer half of the eye. And I'm gonna do the same thing down here. Now I'm going to go in with the Kevyn Aucoin palette, and I'm gonna take this color Brighten, and I'm gonna put it in the tear duct areas of the eyes, and I'm not gonna be stingy with it. So next I'm going to put on some mascara, and I want the lashes to be really big, so I'm gonna actually use two different mascaras. This one is an 8 Cosmetics mascara sample that's like basically dried up to nothing. So we're gonna use that in combination with this Hot Makeup mascara, which is basically brand new. So first I'm gonna do a light coat of the Hot Makeup mascara on my top lashes. Now I'm gonna go in with the drier one, and I'm gonna wiggle at the base of the lash and go up. And you also wanna roll it at the base of the lash, and it's gonna help separate. And I'm being really, really light with the mascara, because if you get too much mascara on those lashes, they're basically gonna like stick together, and then once they're all kind of grouped into 3 little lashes, it's hard to go back from there. And then I'm also gonna take a little bit of this shadow. This is from the Balm also, but this is in the shade Flirty. It's a little bit darker purple. And I'm just going to shade this right underneath the lashes, very lightly. This Kevyn Aucoin palette says to use this Sculpt powder to contour the nose, but in my personal opinion, I feel like it might be a little light. But let's just see how it works. So first I'm going on the bottom of the nose, which is going to make it appear more lifted. And then I'm gonna go along the sides of the nose, but I'm actually gonna cheat it and go a little bit more in, which is going to make the nose appear more narrow. Dang, that's really dark. So we're gonna start over. So this powder doesn't look very dark, but it's very dark. So I put some on my on the brush. I tap the brush, and I'm also gonna wipe it off on the back of my hand. I start at the bottom of the nose. Next, from the Kevyn Aucoin palette, I'm just gonna take a little bit of this Accentuate and Highlight, and I'm just gonna put it on the high point of my nose. And this is like my favorite trick for contouring. So for the lips, I wanna stay pretty neutral, so I'm starting out with this liner from MAC. This is Subculture Lip Liner. So next I'm going to take this melted lipstick from Too Faced, and this is in the shade Melted Peony. This is a liquid lipstick. You don't need a brush to apply it. It's a little bit more pink than I anticipated, but that's okay. And I'm gonna take the lip liner again and just smooth everything out. I'm also gonna add a little bit of this Starlooks lip gloss. This has sort of like a metallic-y sheen to it, but this is also a moisturizing gloss because my lips are so dry. And I actually want the lips just to be a little bit more nude, so I'm gonna add this Undressed lip gloss from Anastasia. All right, so that was the whole video. I hope you guys liked it. Definitely give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I will see you guys next time. So if you guys want to see how to, what's the line? I'm not bad to work with, am I? If you want to see how to get this look, keep watching. I sensed some hesitation in that response. Oh, keep watching. Yeah, but that's because I didn't like you, right? I'm being serious. So if you guys want to see how to get this look, just stay tuned. I don't like that.